Is this fragrance worth the hype? Is it worth getting a full bottle of? Let's find out. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Kayali's latest release that everybody has been raving about. So I got a 10 ml sample to try out first. This is going to be a first impressions video. I got this some days back and I was trying very hard not to unbox just because I wanted to sniff this on camera with you guys. Would I get a full bottle of this fragrance? Let's find out. As you guys already know, I am a huge Kayali fragrance lover. Best believe that anytime Mona releases a fragrance, I would want to get my hands on it. And the fact that this fragrance is a sweet vanilla, candy, rock sugar kind of fragrance, you guys already know I am in for it because I am a gourmand girl. I love sweet fragrances. I love gourmand fragrances. So I had to try this. So we'll know at the end of this video if this fragrance is worth a full bottle or not. Let's get into it. So let's start with the packaging. Obviously, I don't have the bigger bottle. I just have a 10 ml, but the color combo for all the sizes are the same. So this is how the packaging comes in this white pack. When you turn it on light, it just gives you different colors, like a luminous bottle or packaging. It's giving purple, it's giving pink, whatever way the light faces will just give you different colors. And I love how creative that came out. So I'm going to put the picture of the packaging up here and what the bottle looks like. On this packaging, it says Kayali Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. You guys already know what the numbers on Kayali fragrances represent. It represents the number of samples they made to get to this. In this case, this fragrance took 42 times for them to get to this actual fragrance. So this is an Oud perfume, 10 ml, 0.34 fluid ounce. At the back, you have the notes. Kayali does this thing with all their fragrances where they put the notes of the fragrance at the back of the packaging and the bottle as well. So the key notes on this fragrance are candied pear, sweet violet, bubble gum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. The notes of this fragrance just made me want to try it because it is literally everything that I love. All the sweet notes, white caramel, candied pear. I love pear in fragrances. Like all these notes are just me. Let's stop babbling too much and get right into my very first impression of this fragrance. Oh, look at that bottle. So this is exactly how the bigger bottle looks. And at the back, it shows the juice of the fragrance, which is kind of like ambery brown. So this is what the bottle looks like. Now let's pray. I love the atomizer. Wow. Okay, that's different. Do you know how many videos I watched of this fragrance? But it's giving me something completely different from what I had in my head. How does Kayali do that? They just take you unawares. You can never ever guess what a Kayali fragrance would smell like. This smells very similar to something I have smelled. Oh my god. It smells very similar to something. I'm trying to remember. I know a lot of people have compared this fragrance to La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. But this fragrance is giving me something else. Okay, now it starts to dry down smelling like La Belle. But at first, when I sprayed this at first, I got like this juicy fruitiness. I did not expect fruitiness. I just expected like a sweet candy vanilla fragrance, like a hard candy fragrance. I can definitely smell the pear in this fragrance. This is very dominant. Straight up, I just have to say it's a very delicious fragrance. Like it's something you love to smell on you and it will make you smell very sexy. Just hold on to the end of this video. You would find out whether I would get a full bottle or not. But I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. I love the twist it gave me. I smell Silk Santal from the wedding collection. I smell Vanilla 28. I smell Labelle by John Paul Gaultier. I also smell Deja Vu White Flowers. And I smell some fruitiness. So all this combined together is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This fragrance is delicious. Let me spray it all over me now and then I'll read the notes. Hold on, I have Labelle at the back. Let me spray Labelle on this hand. Let me see how it opens and dries down. And then I'll compare the two. I feel like the pear in Labelle is more thick and dense and baked, while the pear in this smells more like sweet and fruity. So there's a little bit of Labelle inside there, but I would not say this is like a straight on Labelle dupe. So that's it for Labelle comparison. The first time I sprayed this fragrance, it reminded me of something. What is that thing this fragrance reminded me of? Hold on. You guys are going to join me in this my experiment. You're going to join me in this my hunt to know what that opening smells like. I want to try one more fragrance to be sure it is not it. So this is Jazab by Latafa. I'm suspecting that the opening of Kayali's Vanilla Rock Sugar is similar to this. Let's find out. Jazab is a little more fruity. Let me spray the opening again. Guys, you see the struggle when you are trying to remember something. Guys, I can't figure it out. I'm sorry, I cannot figure it out. But this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. It took me totally unawares because I did not expect it to smell like this. I felt like, oh, I have an idea what this fragrance will smell like, but it totally took me unawares. Let me read the notes of this fragrance and then I'll come back to give you guys my final thoughts. So the main accords of vanilla candy are sweet, vanilla, woody, fruity, powdery, aquatic, patchouli, balsamic, warm, spicy, and amber. The fragrance is described as a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance for women. Top notes of this fragrance are vanilla, pear, marshmallow, rum, violet leaves, and ylang ylang. Middle notes are bubblegum, jelly bean, jasmine, caramel, and labdamum, while the base notes are sugar, patchouli, cashmere wood, tonka bean, vetiver, and sandalwood. But now, does this fragrance have all these notes or what exactly does it smell like? When you spray this fragrance at first, I smell this very sweet, juicy fruitiness. The fruitiness kind of smells like a mix of strawberry and raspberry. It's like a very bright, juicy fruitiness that is in the top of this fragrance. It's very sweet, like it comes off as a sweet, fruity scent. And then you start to get the pear, like it starts to settle into this very sweet pear. The pear is not like baked, extremely gourmand like in Labelle by John Paul Gaultier, but it gives you like a very similar effect. It's just like a little bit more fruity, a little bit more sweeter, and a little bit more fresher. So I will not say like this is a very heavy, thick, cakey gourmand scent. It's more like a sweet, fruity vanilla scent. So coming to the vanilla, when it dries down, you start to get hints of that vanilla. So it doesn't dry down entirely creamy. You still get that fruitiness, you still get that pear, you still get that sweetness. I feel like this fragrance is more on the sweeter side than the gourmand, cakey, foodie, kind of fragrance. This fragrance reminds me of three fragrances from Kayali and one fragrance from John Paul Gaultier. The first one is Deja Vu White Flowers, and the second one is Silk Santa from the wedding collection, which also had like a similar DNA of the Deja Vu White Flower. And then finally, you get that Vanilla 28 DNA in it, which gives you like this floral vanilla and kind of sweet, but more like hard candy sweetness as opposed to like syrupy sweet or honey sweet. It just gives you that hard candy sweetness. And also it has hints of Labelle by John Paul Gaultier in it, which I guess is coming from that pear. A mix of these four fragrances with fruitiness gives you vanilla candy rock sugar. Smelling it already, I feel like projection will be like medium. It's not a skin scent, definitely not a skin scent. So it would be like medium projection with probably 6 to 8 hours longevity. It's not like a beast mode scent, and at the same time not a skin scent either. This thing smells very similar to something in particular. I know I have mentioned 4 fragrances that have similarities with this, but I am smelling one particular one that is distinct from all these fragrances I have mentioned. Would it be La Nuit Trésor? Should we try La Nuit Trésor? Are you guys tired already? Okay, one last time. Let's try La Nuit Trésor. If it's not La Nuit Trésor, then we can move on. I'll be back. So I'm back with La Nuit Trésor from Lancome.
2,000 years later.
I don't think it's La Nuit Trésor. Guys, I'll probably take my time to figure out what this fragrance actually reminds me of, but I don't think it's La Nuit Trésor. I think La Nuit Trésor is sweeter and it is more powdery than it. You see the struggle we have to go through. I just hope I figure it out because I will not be able to rest. I will not be able to sleep until I figure out what this fragrance actually reminds me of. This fragrance just takes me back to a time and a place, and I can't figure out where exactly, but I know it's like a very long time ago. This fragrance reminds me of something I used like a very long time ago. So now, is this fragrance worth the hype? Am I going to be getting a full bottle or not? I might just actually get a full bottle because I think I love it. I'm not sure yet. I feel like I need more time with this fragrance. I need to test it and do a full wear to see how it smells on my clothes, what the projection is like. We need to get to know ourselves better before I can decide that. But right now, at this moment, this fragrance is a love for me. So that's my thoughts, my first impressions on Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42 from the house of Kayali. Have you tried this fragrance? Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Would you love to try this fragrance? Let me know in the comment section as well. Are you a Kayali lover like me? What is your favorite? I would love to know in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Drop your sense of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning into Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.